awake to the sound of a hunting horn. You dance a ring in the gathering storm. If the solstice time gets your panties in a wad, it's just the coming of the horn god. He will call you out, make you sweat, give you a blessing that you'll never forget. So revel in the chase and let your heartbeat run. Blessed are the children of the horned one.
Hey guys, it's KK Witchy, also known as Kayla. Hope you guys are doing awesome today. I wanted to share another spell with you, and this one's a little bit more natural, I guess some people call it. And the only reason why it's doing that is it's incorporating actually tree magic with it. And what the tree magic is, or what the tree that it's incorporating with, is actually, it's called the Wisp of Willow spell. And this spell is using the willow tree to kind of help bring a healing property to it. I just wanted to share a little bit of information before we get to the spell about the willow tree. Willow tree is one of the 7 sacred trees of the Irish, and it's also very, very wise. It also has a great healing aspect within it as well. Willow trees are one of my favorite trees of all time. I just think they're so beautiful, and they just have that what am I looking for? Kind of like a crone aspect in a way. It looks, you know, what am I trying to say? It looks very, very wise is what I'm trying to say, and that's kind of like what the crone aspect is, you know. And I just think it's beautiful. I mean, I think all trees are beautiful, but I think willow is one of my favorite trees of all time. I always found it so beautiful, even when I was younger, a child even, you know, and I always thought it was so magical the way some of the vines hang down on it and stuff like that. So anyway, let's get straight to the spell. Sorry, I'm going into my childhood. So, the Wisp of Willow spell, and what it's used for is healing. Now, most people do this healing spell for physical pain, or a bruise, or a cut, or anything like that. So, physical pain, inner as well as outer. So, what you will need is 3 willow branches or willow vines. And what you want to do is you take the directions for the spell. What you want to do... Wait. I'm forgetting a couple things. Okay, you'll need salt water, and you also need a needle. Sorry. Got way ahead of myself there. Now it's time for the directions. The directions for the spell is you take the 3 branches and you want to braid them together. The 3 branches or the 3 vines. Now, the reason why I say 3 is because 3 is known as a sacred number. You can also use whatever your sacred number is. The reason I use 3 is because I'm a 3 kind of gal, I guess. And 3, if you follow Wicca tradition, or if you read about Wicca tradition, it says a lot about how 3 is a sacred number. Maiden, mother, crone, body, mind, soul, life, death, rebirth. You know, examples of that. Again, you can also use whatever number you find sacred to yourself. So, you don't have to use 3. You can use 7 if you wish. You can even use 13. 13 is another sacred number of mine. And that's just because I like it. So, you use whatever number you find that's right for you. So, next thing you want to do is you want to soak the branches or vines in the salt water that you have made or you've collected for about 5 minutes. So if you have a timer, You can put your timer on, or if you can count in your head, you can do that as well. And it don't have to be 5 minutes. You can let it soak longer or lesser. Do whatever works for you, you know. And then what you want to do is you want to hang them up to dry, then take the needle. Now, warning, this spell does use blood, but nothing bad. It just uses your own blood. So, what you want to do is you want to take the needle and you want to prick your finger, then trace the branches with your blood. Now, the reason a lot of people get a lot of when they do blood magic, just because of, you know, it's blood, and especially if you're a little bit woozy about it. And if you're like me, when I was younger, I did not do any kind of blood magic, but as I got older, I just started exploring it a little bit more. So it's nothing bad. It ain't. So you want to trace it with your own blood. And the reason they say trace it with your own blood is because if it's an inner problem or an outer problem, then your energy has connected with that in some kind of way, or your blood, as I say. So, next thing you want to do is you can lay it down under your bed, or you can tie it to your leg or a person's leg, or wherever it's hurting at. You can lay it there. And what you want to do is you want to, this is a spell that calls for feeding. So whether you want to feed it with your blood or not, that's up to you. If you want to feed it with stones, if you want to feed it with herbs, that's up to you too. But when you give it blood, blood gives it a little bit more oomph, especially if it's from you and you're performing a spell. So, but yeah, you can lay it under your bed or under your pillow. You can tie it up above, tie it to yourself. You can make a bracelet. Actually, that would be kind of cool. Okay, sorry. You can make a willow bracelet or anything like that. So, again, you want to feed it every 3 days. So that's very important, especially if it's something that is having a really, really hard time curing or, you know, getting better of. So remember to feed it, and if you don't know how to feed your spells, again, you can feed it with your own blood again, or you can feed it with herbs, you can feed it with stones. It's kind of like, I don't want to say that it's kind of like an energy vampire. It's not bad. It's just, it needs a little bit of oomph to help it. So, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to comment or anything like that. And yeah, hope you guys liked it. Bye.